Just do business.
Great. I'm about to get into some of the meat and potatoes here, man. Now I know a lot of people are like, so that first project, what would you say the numbers was on that first project? Like that first project when he gutted it out and rebuilt it, what was like the numbers? Like you could give a ballpark, it don't have to be the exact numbers. Because the people that want to go into, like, I'll say this, the younger generation, right? They see the Bentley, they see the artists with the money falling to their ear. They see the sports players, like, knowing the numbers. Oh, LeBron James, he got $100 million contract with Nike. The reason why I feel like sometimes that like the younger generation don't want to go into like certain trades or certain fields, because for one, they don't know the numbers. They don't get to see it, the exact number, or they just don't know that you can make money doing this. And like we're speaking on a first project. What do you think that GC, what do you think the numbers was with that contract?
The budget was about a little over 150,000.
You heard that? 150,000.
He probably, I was just managing the project, but as a GC, he probably made a good 60, 70,000 from that project.
Y'all heard that?
One project.
And that's one project. See, this is what I want to get out to the youth. And just to understand, there are different avenues when it comes to business. Don't get me wrong. I watched LeBron. I listen to music, Jay-Z, but it's different avenues and different places where even the young girls. Let's speak on that. Do you feel like young girls feel like they could become a general contractor like you? Do you think they think it's a man's playground?
Of course.
Good. Talk about it. Did you have to fight?
Oh my gosh, I'm still fighting.
Break it down for me.
That's an everyday fight until our society fully shifts over to, I guess, implement more balance within our corporate world. But I'm in a male-dominated industry. I work with 99% males, it should probably be like an incentive for young girls to want to work in this field. You get to work with men, you get to tell them what to do, and you get paid for it. It's kind of a good give and take. And so, I don't think young girls even consider this field as a field of possibility for them, just because they don't get to see women in this field. Once again, the only reason why I'm in this field is because I'm willing to take risk. I don't care how big the risk is. If it makes sense to me, it feels good within my spirit, I'm going to take the risk. And so, I want to be able to, I guess, show young girls that this field is so much for, it's just not, you don't have to be a GC. You can be an interior designer. You can be a person who stages the properties after we get done building it. I have sub workers who are women. I try my best to build a team of women, even as trades. I have, tile girls. I have paint girls that work with me. I have drywall girls. So I try my best to employ women as much as I can within this field, so that we can grow and develop more women into the industry.
Now, how did you get your unique style? Because I seen a lot of your work. How did you create your unique style? Where did you get your sense of style from? Because your style is that's the beauty of a woman's touch, because it's like even with, I'm not gonna say most men, but like even with your GC style, like you will see, like you can see the smallest speck of something to say that needs to be fixed.
Yeah.
Like, right? So, and you're like, oh, you're making me better. You're making this person. Like, what made you become such a stickler for like design and creating this? Because evidently it makes you the best though. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It makes you the best when you just be like, when you pay attention to detail. So like, how did you become like that?
I don't think I try to. Is really me just enjoying and loving the process of my path. And when I'm building something, I'm really enjoying the little pieces of components that go into place to make it happen. And so when you're passionate or when you like doing something, you're gonna pay attention to the detail. It's not an option because you want the result to be the best it could be, it can be, right? So yeah, you just kind of pick up on those things. That's why it's so important to really stick to the things that you are naturally good at, or you're naturally just, you enjoy doing without much thought or effort, because those are the things that you're here to do. And we tend to chase after the financial gains, but I promise you, like, if you just chase the things that you're good at and the things that you enjoy, the money, the compensation comes with it. And it's not an easy path, because you're gonna be tested in the beginning to see how much you're willing to sacrifice and how much compensation you're willing to sacrifice in the beginning to gain the knowledge, to gain the relationships, the opportunities, so that you can, walk your path. So yeah.
Now, you went into the next question in a sense. What is your most challenging obstacle that you think in being in this world as a general contractor, and you project managing a whole projects on top of projects on top of projects? Because I got one time you was running like 10 buildings. So what is the obstacle that you? Because we're about to go into these obstacles now. What is the obstacle? Especially dealing with people.
Oh man, obstacles. I treat my project like it's life, and it's gonna sound really childish, but life is a game to me, and every project is a game. So I make it fun. Obstacles are challenges, they're not obstacles to me. When you're playing a game, any game, right, like your video game, you're gonna come to a challenge or a way to earn extra points within the path, and I just see obstacles as that, extra points that I can earn or extra treats that I can collect. So yeah, to me, obstacles are a part of life, a part of any projects. We have 10 to 12 crews working in a project to develop it, and so within any development, you're gonna have to deal with people problems, logistic problems, all types of problems, and you're just going to have to find a way around it and problem solve, and not let it get to you, and not allow it to be an obstruction to your path. And if you're able to look at it like that, I think it doesn't matter what obstacle comes up, it's gonna be there. I promise you that. Obstacles will be there. So yeah, look at it like it's a game, it's part of the game. You gotta figure it out, how you get through the challenge.
So I gotta ask you this question, right? Because I think this is a big question for even business across the board, right? This is probably the hardest thing why some people don't want to run their business, right? And you probably know what I'm about to go into. I'm about to go into sales, right? How do you obtain leads? How do, when you're running a business, how do you go about leads, or do you think a person should go about getting leads?
I think that goes to business model. Like I said, my business model is spiritual based. I know it sounds crazy.
No, it don't. Keep on going.
So I don't find leads. I don't chase after leads. I don't market myself. Like I said, the only thing I chase is my passion. Whatever it is that feels good for me to do. And to me, that's my lead. That guides me into the next project, or that guides me into the next client, when I'm just chasing the things that I want to do and the things that I enjoy doing. But I know people have marketing strategies and all that. I don't tap into that.
So what is like